Hi Taurus, welcome to your 2021 September monthly general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. All right. Oh, first out, the new moon is going to be in Virgo on the 7th, I think. Yes, the 7th. In 14 degrees. Okay, so again, the new moon, Virgo, 14 degrees on the 7th of September. And then the full moon will be on the 20th in Pisces, and that's going to be in 28 degrees Pisces. So if you want to look at your natal wheel to see if you have anything that is aspecting those two, the new moon and the full moon, you can check that out and see how that personally will affect you. And also, Taurus, anything that you have or any planet that's transiting in Aquarius is squaring you, Taurus, whatever you have in Taurus. And so right now we have Saturn and Jupiter. They're both retrograde in Aquarius. And the degrees, let me check here. It's retrograde, so this month, Saturn is 8 degrees retrograde. So the degrees are important because that just increases the intensity the closer your degree of anything you have in Taurus or anything else that might be aspecting. The reason I say squaring Taurus, and I'm telling you this because that's the toughest aspect, the most strongly felt uncomfortable feeling. Okay, and then Jupiter starts out at the beginning of September through the first part 25 degrees, and it'll go the end of the month down to 22 degrees. Okay, so let's get, for you Taurians, let me get one of my soul cards and we will see what is going on with you this month. What does Taurus need to know for September? General reading. Also, Mercury is going to go retrograde. I don't recall what the exact date is, but you can look that up. It's in Libra and it's going to go retrograde in Libra. Oh, okay. Those two want to come out. All right. Okay. So, all right. Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, this was the first card, and you might have something that comes into your mind when looking at these cards that are specifically for you, Taurus. Okay, that was the first card, and then this is the second one. Okay, let me just take a moment here. I'm really being drawn to, on this card, I'm being drawn to his hand. What I'm getting, Taurus, is something is going to be shown to you. Something, you are going to become aware of something. And another message is your hand is going to be played, or someone else's hand is going to be played, meaning you're going to see, they're going to show you their hand. They're going to show you like I'm just seeing cards, someone playing cards, their hand, their card hand, what they're holding in their hand or what they have is going to be shown to you. You're going to become aware of something. That's what I'm getting. And whatever that is, it's going to be a puzzle piece for you that's going to put that puzzle piece together. So you're going to connect it with something else. And so you're going to have a better understanding of whatever that is. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading. But what I'm getting is it's going to put some piece of the puzzle that you didn't have previously into place for you. I just got to, something is going to be made right. And it might be you, Taurus, that might be the one making something right. And possibly for some of you, you are opening up and showing your hand, what you have or who you are. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. And I want to say too, Taurus, if this reading isn't right for you this month, then you can check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your south or north nodes of the moon for the month of September and see if that fits you, because it's going to be different for all of you depending on what is the transiting planets for you and what your natal wheel and the planets in your natal wheel and how they relate to whatever's going on energetically with the planets and the stars and asteroids and all of that. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for that. Okay, well, look at that. And I was drawn to those three faces and I see them screaming. And so, and that's connected to the mind. So whatever is going on with some of you Tarians, what I'm seeing is you are silently in pain. You are silently angry or screaming or wanting to scream for whatever reason. Again, it's silent. And to me, silent, it could be subconscious. Subconsciously, it's going on. Which means you don't know what's going on. And being an astrologer myself and specializing in the north and south nodes of the moon, which is each one of our personal work, what that says to me is because that's our north and south nodes of the moon and all of our chart, that's at our birth. That's the energies coming to us from the stars, from the each planet has their own frequency or energy, and it comes down to us when we are birthed, and that is how you get your natal wheel. So what this is saying to me is specifically our north and south nodes are put into our subconscious. It's a program, it's a cycle, and until you know what that is, you will keep automatically playing out that south node cycle that makes you feel like you're going to get your needs met that way. And it's just instinctual. You just automatically start doing it, and you will keep doing it, even though it doesn't get you what you need. And in fact, as you keep cycling, the more cycles you do in that same cycle, the more painful it gets. Okay, but so that's what to me, that's what that's signifying is your south node. Your south node. And again, all of you have different south nodes. And if you don't know what I mean, you can look on your natal wheel. And the south node is the upside down headphones. North node will be exactly across from that, and it's upright headphones. And if you are interested in knowing, bringing that out into your conscious awareness so you can be free of that blockage, that cycle, then just send me an email, send me a comment, and and let me know what zodiac sign and what house placement sign. Okay. And if you don't know and you want me to do a wheel and tell you that, then let me know that, and I will definitely do that for you. And the information I need to do your natal wheel is in the drop down box below. All right. Okay, and I just got also, this could be, you could be having dreams. This could be during your sleep. And you might not even know it too, but you might wake up very upset or very tired, very drained is what I'm getting for some of you, possibly. Yeah, you are in the dark. I was also drawn to the blackness. So to me, that's subconscious. That's in the dark. You're in the dark about something, and it's in your subconscious. So you don't know. You don't have a way of getting to that. And the only way I know of is through astrology, and specifically, again, your north and south nodes of the moon. It is so essential, and we have all been. That's never been told to us. That is not in the general population. That's not even told. Astrologers don't even talk about this. I'm the only one that I know of that talks about and specializes in the north and south nodes of the moon, because I have become aware consciously how essential that is for each and every one of us to be free and to be able to finish our own creation. Okay. All right, so let's get some more on this, on what Taurus, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And Taurus just happens to be my north node of the moon. And I leave all that information. I'm an open book. You are free to look at my natal wheel. I give all my information down in the drop-down box below of myself as well. I think that is important to do. I am here to assist all of you. You should know who I am as well. Okay. Wow. Right off the bat, you have two Knight cards that just came out together. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. What that says to me, the Knight of Wands, courage. You are very courageous, whether you realize this consciously or not. And the Knight of Swords, to me, another courage. So you are doubly courageous. And what the sword, he has his sword up and he's ready to fight. He's ready to, specifically for you, Taurus, you are ready to dig into and fight. You are courageous enough. You have the strength. You have the courage. You have the wherewithal and the desire to dig out of your subconscious what has been blocking you, what has been aggravating you, what has been it's more than stagnation. It's really pulling you down. And again, you haven't known what that is. But if you are listening to this today, you have this desire to find out what is in your subconscious, or you wouldn't be listening today. And especially if you're still listening right now. So absolutely dig into your north and south nodes of the moon. I cannot encourage you enough to do that. You have the energy, the bravery, the courage, the passion, the strength, the fortitude, and the speed too. Because to me, this is coming in fast. So some of you might like be desperate to find out, because you've been really going through it. This is the way. This really is the way to free yourself. Amazing. And you will be able to start new beginnings. Okay, the world. Yes, the world. Look at that. You're ready to expose yourself to you, first and foremost, to yourself, to see who you truly are, and to open yourself up to who you truly are and who you aren't. Taking a look at the blockages. That's who you aren't. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then, of course, and then maybe some of you have already been doing that. And now you are ready to show the world who you truly are in the most positive, highest form of you. And for some of you, life has come full circle, which means to me too also, some of you have completed a cycle. And you are ready for new beginnings. And so that night is here for courageous new beginnings. You are starting a new adventure for some of you, again, that have already completed that cycle and have already either worked through your north and south nodes, or you have been in the process, and wherever you are on the process, you are going into a new adventure, something new. You're going to be shown something new. You'll be stepping into something new in your life. Okay, let's see what else. Again, we have the lion too, and we have you, Taurus, the bull. So you stay focused and stubborn in a positive way. In a positive way, you are determined to seek out and expose every secret that's in your personal subconscious attic, so that you can be as free as you possibly can, and yourself freely and openly, for real, for good. You might have Leo in your chart too. You don't have to. And I'm drawing to say too, the Knight, the Swords has to do with air energy. So you could have Aquarius in your chart. You could have Gemini. You could have Libra. You don't have to. Okay. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? Anything else? Yep. Wow. Okay. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. And also the world to me resembles the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, some of you have definitely are either just completed a cycle, or you will be completing a cycle very soon. Very big cycle for some of you. And the wheel is going to now turn in your favor. You're going to have a whole new life, a whole new beginning. Both of these cards say that to me. Where you can be yourself. You're wiser because you have been researching, studying, really diving in and finding the answers for yourself. That's very, very, very positive. Okay, let me now get some of these cards, Taurus, and let's see. Let's go even deeper Okay, the Knight of Wands. Let's get some more details on this Knight of Wands. And some of you, I was drawn to the background is real deserty and stark in the Knight of Wands. Maybe that's what you've been in. You've been in this very barren, walking desert, dry, alone. So let's see. And to me too, the second night, okay, with this barren desert, this is where you started, for some of you, in this very stark, alone, very, what's the word? When it's a drought and lacking in whatever area that is, okay? And not a lot of resources, not a lot of anything. You've been very lacking in it. Okay, and then, but because you've been going ahead and you were working through this barren desert, this loneliness, this, you've been solo. You've been doing it on your own. You had to, because each and every one of us, the only way we can dig into ourselves is we have to do that ourselves. No one else can do it. Okay, so what I'm seeing for some of you is you've been doing that, and then now this next card here is showing the progress, and you started finding answers. And because the sword, the Knight of Swords, is he's cutting through to the answer, to the truth, and then there the wind and he's and then that he's moving fast, and so that assisted you in moving fast in the direction that was best for you, so you kept gaining more knowledge and being able to get out of this deserty, stagnant, lacking. And here you are, the world, or this is what you're working towards. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, that is awesome. Okay, there we go. Yeah, as I was saying, the Knight of Wands, you were alone, and this is, the Hermit is alone. The Hermit is, you're having to dig inside your own self and find out who you are, truly are. Get into that subconscious part of you. And that's a solo journey. That's a solo journey, but look at that. You're that star, you're that light in that lantern, and that's showing you the way. You are finding your way, or you have found your way. You're working through that. And there's the owl. I was drawn to the owl too. You've become a much wiser, more mature person for whatever you have gone through and experienced and learned, and what those experiences have taught you about you. Whatever that is, up to this point, you have gained some wisdom, maturity, and that's beautiful. And you take that with you. You take that with you. That is wonderful. You learned how to navigate through your pain, through your fear, through your lacking, through your loneliness. That solo journey, very sparse, and you didn't have anyone to lean on. You didn't have even for some of you, your physical possessions were lacking. Your, whatever that means, money, food, whatever. But you worked through that. Okay. And now next up, the Knight of Swords. Two flipped out. We have the Queen of Pentacles. and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is on top. Yeah, that okay, so just like what I was saying, this is just confirming. The Eight of Pentacles, you are working on yourself. You are working on your, your stability, whatever that is, and you're staying focused and you're getting things done step by step. Pentacles is, and you're starting to see physical, with this eight. So at some point you started to see your hard work paid off. Your solo journey, your hermit time paid off. And now, and that's what the Knight of Swords, you started getting information, you started getting truth, you started seeing, you started getting opportunities, but I also got that you started seeing things in a different perspective, in a more expanded view, a different angle, which enabled you to progress, to move forward in whatever that is. And again, Pentacles have to do with physical things in your present that you can see, that you can touch. So maybe you earned a little more money, or maybe whatever that is, you became less lacking. Your lack decreased because of your progress with inside yourself and what you were working through. And then Queen of Pentacles came out too. So there you go. That is another, it's Pentacles. So you're either, whatever you've been working on has come to fruition, or it's coming to fruition this month, or anytime you're viewing this. This is the 29th of August. And I'm getting, for some of you, all the way from now, when you're viewing this, to the end of this year. But yes, plan to see the fruits of your labors, whatever you have planted, whatever you've been working through, wherever you are on your personal journey right now, you will see fruition in the amount that you have completed for yourself. That's beautiful. Okay, let's keep going here. See what else. Okay, so what for the world? These are bigger cards, so that I'm going to have to, well, you know what, I'll put that on top. Okay, now let's go to the world. So let's get some more details about this. Whoa, the world. Okay, so the moon card came out. So to me, that is saying you pay attention to the new moon in Virgo, which is going to be on the 7th, and the full moon for some of you, which is going to be on the 20th. Because this has everything to do with your world changing, you coming out and being you with no mask on. You see, she's naked, she's free, has no problem exposing who she truly is. And maybe for some of you, I'm getting too, that maybe that's where you, around this time, the new moon, full moon, so that's all of September, and it's going to be different again for all of you, but that you will be getting to the bottom of whatever this is, whatever this subconscious programming is for you specifically, that has been holding you back, that's been, keeping you in that. It will be shown to you. It will be shown to you. You will uncover it, and you will see it for what it truly is, and be able clearly, and you will be able to set yourself free from that, because it's not who you truly are. Our south nodes are not who we truly are. Okay. Yep. And the 18th might be significant for some of you. Okay. Yes, I was drawn also to this path. I'm seeing that as a pyramid, and then there is a path. It's windy, but it's going straight up the middle. So you could have been, this is what you've been doing, kind of winding a little bit, but pretty much you're getting to the top of where you are to be, the top of who you are and your highest self. Yeah, and I'm really, full moon is coming to me more than the new moon for most of you. And again, that's going to be in Pisces. So you might want to check out if you have any planets that are conjuncting in Pisces or squaring in Pisces or opposing, which would be Virgo is opposing. So you might have planets in Virgo or Gemini or Sagittarius squares Pisces. So any of those, and it's going to be even more significant for you the closer the degree is. And it's 28 degrees Pisces on the 20th. So again, for those that pertains to, you want to check that out and see personally for yourself how that's going to affect you, because it is definitely going to affect you if you have any of those planets. Okay. But something will be shown to you in some way, shape, or form. Again, with this, I'm just getting it's going to put a piece of the puzzle together for you, and even exposing what you don't know about yet. And again, it might not feel good at first, but that's a blessing in disguise, because you have to get out whatever this is that's blocking you, that's in your subconscious that you don't know about. And I just got to, some of you might have planets in the 12th house, or if you have planets in Pisces, Pisces and the 12th house are synonymous. That's the natural house of Pisces and it's the subconscious. So the 12th house is the natural house of the subconscious, and Pisces is the natural zodiac sign for the 12th house. So that also pertains to subconscious, anything subconscious, fantasy, and secrets. So secret stuff. And that's just unknown stuff. Doesn't mean it has to be big and bad. It just means it's in your subconscious, and you have to know that in order to be able to bring that out. So if you have any planets in the 12th house or Pisces and you have never read those planets and what that means in the sign and in the house, I would definitely do that, because that will bring that out into the open, because that's also in your subconscious. Okay, you can't take care of it. You can't deal with it until you bring it out into your conscious awareness. Okay. All right, so let's just get one more card for, and I just looked at the clock and it said 333. So 3334, but 333. So that's significant, or you might be seeing threes. That's a sign or synchronicity to pay attention to what you're thinking about and what I was just talking about. Maybe will be a sign for you that something is coming out of your subconscious, or to pay attention to what your thoughts are, because that might have everything to do with what is in your subconscious, especially if it's negative. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Get some more details on this Wheel of Fortune. I just got I was drawn to, looks like an eagle. He's reading a book. And I got that you will be gaining more truth about something. This Wheel of Fortune. And this Wheel of Fortune. Again, that just goes right along with what I've been saying. So, okay, so what is more details about this Wheel of Fortune for Taurus? for September. Wow. Right under the Wheel of Fortune, which is the number 10, is the 10 of Wands. So that's 10, 10. So there's a huge cycle. Huge. And that some of you could have been in for a long time, years and years. And this absolutely has to do with your north and south nodes of the moon. Absolutely. So this is very, very, very essential for you. And you'll know if you've been working through that. And if you don't, it's a sign to me that's saying, okay, you're ready to do it now. You're ready to dig into that and bring that out into your conscious awareness so it doesn't stop you anymore. So you can free yourself. Okay, I just got you ready to be honest with yourself now. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm getting from this 10 of Wands has to do with you have the energy now. I was drawn to all of the energy. There are energy shooting out of the wands. You have the energy. You have the fortitude now. And you have the responsibility to yourself, first and foremost. And some of you to your children, to your family members, ancestral, because the north and south nodes of the moon can be ancestral and from generation to generation. Those previous, if that is correct for you, it's because they couldn't take care of it. For whatever reason, they didn't know. And so it passed down to you. And until you know, you pass it down to your children too. And don't feel bad if you already have kids. You didn't know either. But that's just what happens. But you now are feeling the responsibility. And maybe that's what some of this subconscious stuff is I just got for some of you, is you're feeling this heavy burden of something, but you don't know what it is. To take care of something. Or maybe you don't even know that you need to take care of something. Maybe some of you do, though. Well, that's what this is. It's your subconscious programming from birth. And again, through astrology is the only way I know of to bring that out into your conscious awareness so you know what was downloaded into you, so that you can take care of it. And you don't just help yourself, you help the whole universe when you do this. Just by you watching this, you are starting the process for yourself. So proud of you. It's huge. Greater than you know. So it's very big. Again, we haven't been told this. This has been kept a secret because those that don't want us to know, they don't want us to be our powerful, true selves. They want to keep us down. They want us to be controlled. If you're still listening, you're ready to break that pattern. You're ready to break that slavery. And that is so awesome. Okay. Well, let's see here. How much time do I have? 38. Let me get one. And no one is to blame. No one, not yourself, not anyone else. Because whatever you've gone through, whatever you have dished out or received was part of what you were to go through to learn, to gain wisdom, to be able to free yourself. And again, once you read, or you allow me to read, and I can also send you written copies too, 2 different ways of putting that into your conscious awareness, then you will see that it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault. No guilt and no blame is necessary. And if you still have any angers or any fears or anything like that, that has to do with, take a look at your North and South notes, because it's in there. It's in there. You were given that. And that's not who you truly are. Okay, so let's just get one more. What blessing is coming your way for Taurus, for working through all this? What last little gift do you have to show them? Taurus, general reading, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, really quick. Don't want my video to shut off. A merry motive. Now, another sign got this. I don't know which one. Number 20. A merry motive. So what I'm getting from that is you are ready to take responsibility for your past, for whatever you have done, whatever you have, again, the words are dished out or received. It doesn't matter. These are roles, victim or victimizer. Those are roles being played. Whatever role, or maybe you were playing both roles, but it has everything to do with you coming to a responsibility and awareness of what was programmed in you at birth. Wow, that is amazing. And these are stars leading you. What I'm seeing is a straight path. It's on a line, clothesline. These are stars in a line, step-by-step process. Number 20. And stars, again, to me, means astrology. That's what comes to mind for me, because I'm an astrologer. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Taurus. And any questions, any comments, please, I would love to hear from you. All right, until next time, bye.